Hey, hello?
English teacher from Jamaica.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
All
you.
right, now it's clear.
Can you, can you hear me and see me
No,
clearly?
no problem.
Okay. Okay, so my name is Kamara. I
Mm-hmm.
will be your English tutor today.
Okay.
So I noticed that you want to just focus on conversation
Mm-hmm.
and you do not want me to correct your mistakes, and you have a review that you would like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this review is for DMM.
I mean, like for myself, and I'll tell you later. Okay. Like, can I start my introduction first?
Okay, sure,
Okay.
sure.
All right. So, my name is Shin, and I'm from Japan, Tokyo, Japan. And yeah, this lesson is actually for me. I am an English teacher. I teach English to high school students, and I have a bunch of high school students here on DMM.
Yes.
And I also got an ID just to take a look how students are going, what kind of lesson they're taking and stuff. And if you don't mind, only like if you don't mind, I would love to share the conversation, how we deliver the conversation to the teachers, just for the students to get started.
Okay, sure,
So like if you
sure,
don't mind,
sure.
I would like to share this conversation with my students. Is that right?
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's okay.
that's like the review I was talking about.
Okay, I just
Yeah,
wanted to understand.
yeah.
So we have. Are you recording now?
Oh yeah, I'm recording now. Yeah.
Okay, so we have many different types of lessons you can do here.
Uh huh.
And right now, you're doing a free
Mhm.
conversation. A
Yep.
free conversation is basically where you just have an English
Right.
conversation, and if you make a mistake,
Mhm.
I will help you.
Okay.
The purpose of the free conversation
Mhm.
is for you to practice your listening and
Mhm.
speaking
Yeah,
skills.
and for you know, I wrote the three things I want to ask you. I think on the note.
Yes,
So
yes, I saw it. I
yeah.
saw
So
it.
those three things I would love to hear from you. So I'll be really really appreciate if you focus on those three things.
Okay,
And
sure.
could you do your self introduction first?
Of course. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kamara. I'm an English teacher
Mm-hmm.
from Jamaica. I also do customer service. And in my free time, I like meeting new people. I like reading. I like painting. And I like watching YouTube tutorials.
Okay.
Okay? And you can tell me a little bit about yourself as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you want me to? Okay,
Yes,
okay. So
introduce
yeah, I
yourself.
told you I'm an English teacher. Then yeah, I live in Tokyo, and I have a family, wife and daughter. She's 8 years old, and yeah, I'm also a girls basketball coach. I coach a basketball team, junior high basketball team, and yeah, sometimes I play basketball with them. And for now, since we're we're not allowed to go out freely, so it's kind of
Yes.
like a quarantine. So I take a walk with my family every day.
Okay, so you like to walk in your free time and play basketball.
Yeah. Or if a coronavirus is not like this, my hobby and my family's hobby is to travel around the world, and we've been to around about 15 countries so far. But your country, Jamaica, I have never been to your country. That's why I assigned you as a teacher, and I would love to know about your country. And first of all, could you
Okay.
tell me about all the touristy things in Jamaica?
Okay, so in Jamaica,
Mm.
we have a wide range of attractions.
Uh huh.
We have many different restaurants
Okay.
inspired by many different
Uh huh.
countries. So if you come to Jamaica, you can get any food you're comfortable with.
All right.
From Japanese food to Mediterranean,
Mm.
Italian, French, inspired by people all over the world.
Okay.
And as for tourism, we also have many different beaches, a wide range of beaches,
Mm.
and adventure
Uh-huh.
parks where you can go zip lining.
Zip lining. Wow.
Yes, you can go on a hike.
Mm.
You can go canoeing.
Okay.
You can swim with dolphins and swim
Wow.
with trained sharks.
Wow.
And a bird sanctuary as well, filled
Mm.
with Jamaican lovebirds.
Okay.
They're birds that are said to bring love to you and they come around you when you have love around you.
Mm.
They're very beautiful. I can send you a picture of that as
Okay.
well. And parrots as well. Yes, and we have a very entertaining nightlife.
Uh-huh.
So if you're someone that likes to party,
Uh-huh.
or you just want to have a sweet escape and forget about your normal life and just get a taste of paradise,
Uh.
you can come to Jamaica and try the many different parties that we have. But
Wow.
right now, because of the coronavirus, we're
Uh.
not having
Yeah,
any
true.
parties
Okay, so
right now.
I have a couple questions. Like, it sounds like you guys have like a lot of natures. Like a
Yes,
mountain and a beach. Yeah.
yes,
Oh, okay. So you have lots of beaches and also mountain next
yes,
to each
that's
other.
right.
Like, how far is it from like a beaches and mountain?
How far is the beach from the
Yeah.
mountain?
Yeah.
Well, it's based on where in Jamaica you are. I live in
Mm.
Saint Catherine,
Mm-hmm.
and in Saint Catherine, the beach is very close to the mountains.
Oh, okay. So as a tourist, like for me, if I visit your country as a tourist, I get to
Mhm.
experience the beach and like a mountain at the same time, like in like one day or two
Yes,
days.
yes. If you want that, you can come to Saint
Uh
Catherine.
huh. Is that a capital or?
No, Saint Catherine is beside the capital.
Okay.
It used to be the capital.
Oh, you changed the capital city.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. And you can also find mineral baths.
Okay.
You know what that is, right?
What is it?
Mineral baths.
What's mineral water? I don't know. I don't know what that is.
It's like a spring. It's similar to a hot spring.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes. And you go
A
there, you
mineral
go
bath.
there.
Okay. I
Yes,
got it.
sit in the warm
Oh.
water and you can exfoliate your skin. You can have
Oh.
essential oils,
Okay.
massage essential oils onto you.
Oh. Do
You
do we
can
do
also
we
get a day
do you
massage.
wear the bathing suit, like swimming suit, when you go into the bath?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Cause
yes.
like here in Japan, like we go into bath like bare naked. We have a
No,
public bath.
but we have public mineral baths and we have private mineral
Oh, okay.
baths.
Oh, I
So
see.
if you want a private mineral
Oh,
bath, you can go naked
okay. Wait,
in
what's
the
the
private
difference? What's
mineral
the
bath.
difference between like a mineral bath and a hot spring?
So with the mineral bath, you'll find a wide range of minerals
Oh,
that are attracted from the sand,
mm,
from the soil. So
okay.
that is what influences the minerals in the water.
Oh, is it warm? It's nice and warm.
Yes, it's
Oh,
very
okay.
warm and
Oh, I see.
nice.
Wow, cool.
Yes.
All right. So what's the population?
Okay, so we have over 3 million persons in Jamaica.
Okay, 3 million. Mm.
This is we're a very small island.
Mm.
And as for the coronavirus, it's very similar to the state of your country.
Uh huh.
What happened is that a few months ago we did not have any infected persons,
Oh.
but there were some persons that were overseas
Mm.
and they came back to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And when they came back, that's
Mm.
when it all went down.
It went viral.
Yes,
Uh,
people started to get infected, but not as many people got infected
okay. How many
because
cases at this moment?
we have over 400 persons
Okay, and how many deaths?
and 7 persons died.
Oh, okay. That's yeah. It's much more like it's much worse here. It's like
I
yeah,
know, but 10,000 persons in your
yeah,
country
yeah.
have it.
I
I
see.
know
Is
it's
it is it
hard.
on the is it lockdown in your country? I mean
No,
city? No.
no, we're not on lockdown, but we do have to quarantine. The essential workers go to work.
Okay. How
Yes,
about the rest?
so
How about restaurants?
some restaurants are open,
Uh,
but majority of the
oh,
restaurants
it's a
are
mandatory.
closed. Yes, but if the restaurants are open, they close very early, so
Oh,
that
okay.
persons can be home early. The earlier persons go home,
Uh,
the less likely it is
uh,
for people to get infected. And you're not allowed to
uh,
go to public places without a mask.
okay.
They
How,
will not allow you inside.
all right. So, do you guys have enough like masks or
Yes, we do.
you
We
do?
do. And yes, and then we have persons here that even make masks.
Okay. Oh wow. But like, I asked like everyone like from all over the world. Before the coronavirus, have you ever worn mask in your life?
Only for a party.
Only for a party.
Yes.
For what? Just to look cool?
Yes.
Just like a Halloween party.
Yes, a Halloween party,
Okay.
or if it's just like normal
Yeah.
costume party and you
Yeah.
have to wear a costume.
Yeah. Cause
Or
like
if
the
it's career day at school
oh.
and you want to be a doctor or a nurse.
Okay. So like before the coronavirus, the masks are only for like only for like Asians, but like
Medical
now
workers.
everywhere. That's how like I can't even imagine like how like fast the change like
Yes, the mask is a new fashion trend.
Mm, I see. Wow.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. And education. You asked about education as
Yeah.
well.
Mm.
Okay. So in Jamaica, as you know, we have the coronavirus going on. So children that
Mm.
can't go to school,
Mm.
they now go to school from home
Okay.
online. So they quickly put that system into place so that the students
Mm.
can still be able to learn from home and do their examinations.
How you
And
do that? You guys use Zoom or like online lesson, right?
no, we don't use Zoom. Some persons will use Zoom,
Okay.
but as for high school students,
Mm.
they don't really focus on Zoom. They have their own platform for the school, for each
Oh, okay.
school.
Their own platform for like online
Yes,
lesson.
yes, for
Wow,
the
that's very
schools.
advanced.
And Ministry of Education,
Mm.
they actually put on TV shows, television
Uh-huh.
shows, where they will put on programs for the high school students and the
Like
children
national wise.
yes,
Wow, that's very
at the
advanced.
elementary level. Yes, and
Mm.
some teachers have online classes with the
Mm-hmm.
students,
Mm.
but you also have lessons on demand
Okay.
available as well.
Mm.
Yes, and it's said that they should be able to go back to school
Mm.
by September.
By September. Wow, that's like in 3 months. So you guys
Yes.
are aware of like a 3 months of quarantine and like work from home.
Well, September is just the month that they're working with right now.
Mm.
But if there are any changes, we will be updated on the news or social
Okay.
media.
Okay. Wow. Mm.
That's just the best month
Mm.
that they could come up with based on
Okay.
what's happening right now.
All right. Thanks for the information. And like, how about like all the food, like takeout food? I mean, to go. Do you guys have a Uber Eats
Oh
or
yeah.
like?
Oh, you can have food delivered to your home. You can
Okay.
have pizza
Mm.
delivered to your home, and you also
Mm.
have different companies
Mm.
that will go to the fast food place that you want them to go to.
Okay.
You just send them an email
Mm.
or send them a text message and tell them where you want your food, and they will go and get the food for you
Mm.
and deliver it to your home.
Okay. I see. So like I mean like I didn't put it on the list, but like I want to ask you a question like about the technology. How advanced the technology wise, like how advanced is Jamaica? You guys have a Uber or Airbnb or like a how
Yes.
you do?
Okay.
Oh,
You know that Jamaica is very close to the United
okay.
States. So many of the things that we have going for us in terms of technology,
Mm,
we are heavily inspired by North America.
I
So
see.
you will find that many persons in our country will be very innovative about ideas that they hear happening internationally. We do
Okay.
have services like Uber,
Uh huh.
but we do not call it Uber. We call it on-time taxi.
Okay.
And more tech. You have many different taxi services
Mm,
similar to Uber,
mm,
where professional drivers
mm,
can provide transportation for tourists or just provide transportation for Jamaican citizens that need to go to work.
mm.
And some persons will use their personal vehicle, but they have to get a license.
Okay. I see, got it. All right, so let's go back to like education. I want to like focus on the English education in your country. Is English your first language or like what's the mother
Yes,
tongue? English is the
it's
mother tongue.
English. English is our native language. That
Okay,
is what we learn ever since we start preschool, kindergarten.
okay.
That's what we learn when we come out of our
Uh,
parents' stomach.
uh.
We
You
learn
got
English.
do you have like other native language or
We also speak Jamaican Creole with our friends and
Creole?
family,
Okay, Creole. Okay.
called patois.
Oh, how many like Jamaican languages are there? Just one?
Oh, it's just yeah, it's just patois. But
Patois.
you have persons here that can speak Spanish,
Okay.
French.
Mm.
That's the minority.
Mm-hmm.
People that travel and do international
Uh,
studies, you find can speak those languages
I see.
fluently. My aunt is a Spanish
Uh,
teacher. She can speak Spanish fluently.
okay. Mm. Is it like really really diverse? What's like a diversity in your country? Like a race and like a nationalities.
Yeah, so in Jamaica, you will find many different types of races. In Jamaica, we also call ourselves the mixed pot.
Okay, mixed pot. Okay.
The
Mm.
mixed pot, which
Mm.
means that we have many different races and many different
Okay.
religions here. You'll find Indian people,
Mm.
you will find many Chinese
Mm.
people, and you will find black people, white people,
Mm.
Europeans, Hispanic
Okay.
people. Many of them come here for work,
Uh-huh.
and many of them were students here as well.
Okay. So you have like a lot of nationalities and they're really really diverse. And in your country, you start like education in English, right? Education like 100% in English.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Even when you go to some workplaces, they will tell you that it's a no patois speaking zone because
Oh.
patois is not a profession. It's not a
Okay.
professional
Okay. I
language.
see.
It's just something that we speak with our friends and family.
Okay. I see. I got it.
Yes,
So
but
like,
when we go to work
uh,
and when we go to school,
uh-huh.
it's English.
Okay. I see. So like, let's say like if you go up to university in your country, and what kind of job do they tend to get after they get a 4 year university like a degree?
Okay, well, when you go to university, you
Mm.
can usually get a managerial position.
Okay.
You are trained to manage other businesses.
Uh-huh.
You can, if you want to start your own business in that field,
Mm.
you will be well equipped to actually start a business because most courses
Mm.
that you do, you have to know how to do business.
Right.
And you can even become a teacher as well.
I see. Mm. How is
Yes.
it like how are the, like teachers are like in your country? Is it like a really how do you say I don't know. I can't like come up with the word, but like is it like
Let,
really the job like
okay,
that
let
a
me
lot
tell
of
you.
people want to get or no?
Let me explain.
Okay.
So the type of teacher you get
Uh-huh.
is based on the type of institution
Uh-huh.
that you are attending.
Uh-huh.
So you will find that if you want to get a good teacher,
Mm.
it's very good to go to a school in the capital area.
Okay. Is it all the private school or public also?
Yes,
It's private school.
we have many good private
Mm.
schools and many good public
Mm.
schools, and the reviews are there
Mm.
on the internet.
Mm.
And of course, you can go to the school for yourself and see what it's like. As as for the teachers,
Uh-huh.
many teachers are passionate about their job,
Okay.
but when you go to certain areas,
Mm.
you will find that the teachers are underpaid.
Mm.
And when the teachers are underpaid, you find that they don't want to do their job.
Mm.
So that's why if you're sending your child to an institution, try to do some research on the institution and find out how they treat their workers.
Mm.
If you see that they treat their workers fairly
Mm.
and their workers are happy with their salary and you can listen to the way that the students communicate with each
Mm.
other.
Mm.
You will be able to know if it's somewhere where people are progressive
Okay.
and people are getting further ahead. You will see in the environment.
Oh,
At
I
my
see.
high school,
Mm.
I went to one of the top high schools in my
Mm.
country, and that one is Campion College.
Mm.
when you go into an environment like that,
Mm.
you will see people in groups working on their assignment.
Mm.
People walking around with their teachers doing their assignment.
Mm.
You see many groups. You see people studying
Mm.
outside. You see people being active,
Mm.
playing badminton,
Yeah.
playing basketball, swimming.
Mm.
You want to be in an environment where you see people not just focusing on academics,
Mm.
but focusing on physical activity as well.
Yeah.
You will know that a good institution
Okay.
is
It's
centered
more like
around.
it's more like adaptive to like each person, right? Adaptive learning. It's not like everyone, let's say 100 people do the same thing at the same time. It's like more adaptive. Like this student does this and this student does this and like it's very
Yes,
adaptive. Yeah. For like
yes,
private
you'll
school, like
find that they focus on the students as
okay,
individuals,
okay.
and some of the teachers,
Mm.
if they realize that
Mm.
you're falling behind,
Uh-huh.
they will call you back after class
Okay.
and tell you that you need to come for some extra classes. And
All right.
some teachers are so
Uh.
genuine, they will even give you free extra classes.
Oh, well, that's nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 3 minutes left, and the last question: what's like a average, like the average income in your country?
Oh, okay. The average income for anyone that's of what type of class for all the different classes?
Middle classes
Oh,
and
middle
per
class.
month. Yeah,
Well, that varies.
that varies.
But I
Uh
can
huh.
give you a price
Uh huh.
range. So for
Uh huh.
the fortnight every two
Uh
weeks,
huh.
you'll find that a middle class person can make around
Okay.
40,000 to 80,000 Jamaican dollars.
Jamaica, which is like what in USD?
40,000. Let's see. 40,000 USD. To US. Okay, so that's around 280 US dollars
Okay.
to five 500 or 600 US
Uh,
dollars.
per month.
Middle
Middle class, okay.
class.
How about like for the tourist? Let's say like if I go if I visit your country and if I have a one nice dinner uh, in the city, capital city, like how much do I need to pay?
For one dinner.
Yeah, one dinner, just like regular
Okay,
dinner at the restaurant.
the price range is the price range is $800 to $5,000.
That's for Jamaican dollar, right?
Yes.
And
It's based on the type of restaurant. Some
okay,
restaurants are more
uh,
high standard
is
than
it like
some.
a 20 US dollar?
Yes, $20. You can get something for $20
Okay,
dollars.
that's yeah common. Like it's
Yes,
similar,
and if
yeah.
you have some restaurants, you can get something for $8,
Okay. How
$10.
about like a local area for like a local people? How much is
Oh,
like a per meal?
just
Four
five
or five
dollars,
dollars? $5?
five
Okay.
US dollars or $4
Okay.
dollars.
Uh,
And you have some places that sell. You have a place called Tasties.
mm-hmm.
They specialize in Jamaican patties.
Okay.
You
Mm.
can get something for $2 there,
Oh, okay. That's nice.
and it's very delicious, and
Mm.
it's enough calories for one
Mm.
meal.
I got it. Wow.
Okay, well,
Mm.
it was very nice. It was very nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for telling me all the information. Yeah, I got to know like more about your country, Jamaica, and love to visit your country someday after the coronavirus
There's
is gone.
there's so
Hopefully.
much more to tell, but maybe next time I can
Okay.
tell you more about that.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Yes, it was a pleasure, and I hope that you enjoy your time
All
here.
right.
You will meet people from all over the world.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Bye bye. Stay safe.
Okay,
Thanks for your
thank you.
lesson.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.